Hey guys, welcome to LegendXstudio. This is day 4 of making it work Cinccino. Sorry I haven't really been posting much lately. I've had finals and a bunch of other things come up. So yeah, I haven't really posted lately. Hopefully I'm going to get more battle videos up. Recent news, VGC 2016 was announced. I'm really excited because that's actually my favorite kind of rules. I actually played in VGC 2010, which is similar to what VGC 2016 will be. I think I call it. Anyways, I'll be making a video about the rules later so you guys can see, and I'll be talking about the possible meta, whatnot. Anyways, so I'm just gonna finish up the last 3 days of making it work Cinccino, and then we're gonna actually move to VGC 2016 rules, and I really want to hear your guys' input on what you guys want to use. Also, in other news, they actually deleted the VGC 2015 doubles battle slot for 2016, so we're gonna have to play on battle slot doubles, which I have no ranking on, so this will be interesting. Anyways, that is not my team. As you can tell, I have a lot of teams. Anyways, so we're just gonna jump right into a battle today and play our best, see how well this team works, and make Cinccino work. As it loads. Anyways, this team has been working pretty good. Landers is a good addition to this team. It is used a lot in VGC 2015, but that's because it does a lot of good things, and so that's common. I've heard a lot of people have issues with Landers, like they're kind of upset and angry that it's used a lot. And while I can understand why people are upset and angry about that, it also kind of doesn't make sense because, like, in any meta, you're going to have a commonly used Pokemon. So if you have a commonly used Pokemon, it's probably really good and really annoying to fight. So, like, Kangaskhan, or in, like, VGC 2013 or 2012, we had, like, Latios was really commonly used, and a bunch of dragons, because dragons were really strong at that time. So a lot of people seem to get frustrated by that, but it's kind of just, like, normal to have a commonly used Pokemon, so you kind of just need to make sure your team can deal with it properly. Alright, so we got our first opponent of the day, finally. Anyways, our first opponent of the day has a team of Politoed, Castform, Hippowdon, Steelix, Drifloon, and Magmar. Since we're playing in Battle Spot Double, I'm pretty sure that Magmar has Follow Me because they can actually use Pokemon from, like, XD, and I think the Magmar from XD came with Follow Me, so this will be interesting. Cinccino does okay against Politoed and Drifloon. They'll do okay against... Okay, well, yeah. So Cinccino can actually hit Politoed, I believe Castform in Rain, Hippowdon, and Drifloon all super effectively. Same with Magmar, so it's got a really good kind of matchup against the team. So I'm just gonna lead with Cinccino, and then Mega Lucario is also another great Pokemon here because it's very threatening. What do I want on the back? They're probably bringing Rain. Jellicent wouldn't be a bad Pokemon to bring. It deals with the majority of this team pretty well. So I'm gonna bring Jellicent, and I'm gonna want to bring Steelix and Hippowdon. Will probably have Earthquake. It may be good just to have Landers in the back to void the Earthquake, hit half his team super effectively, and, well, hit 2 of his Pokemon super effectively. And, yeah. So that's what we're going to go with today. So I sent out Cinccino, Lucario, my opponent sends out Magmar, Drifloon, so right here they're probably just going to set up Drifloon to do minimize or whatever, and then Magmar's probably going to do Follow Me, so I'm just going to go for the attack, go for Rock Blast on Drifloon. If they do Follow Me, it's going to hit Magmar super effectively anyways. And then I'm just going to go for the Aura Sphere on Magmar, just get the damage off. Alright, so they actually don't do Follow Me, so that's pretty good for me, so I get Rock Blast off. Will it knock it out? Ah, it barely survives! And that Aura Sphere, like, does nothing. But Drifloon flinched, which is great. and now it's burned. Which I don't know if that's great, but yeah. Okay. I am now going to go for that Aura Sphere like did nothing. I'm gonna go for a Rock Blast on Magmar, and then go for the Flash Cannon on Drifloon. So Drifloon's ability actually makes it so it has increased special attack when it's affected by special conditions such as burn. So that's why you saw this turn it got burned, because it's holding Flame Orb. But I took it out before they could do anything. So I'm wondering if this Magmar really does have Follow Me, because it's not using it. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Rock Blast on Magmar, and I kind of want to save Lucario for later, because Steelix usually has 30. Although this one could be running Sheer Force. It could also be the Mega, so like the Mega does something in Sand. I forget what. I'm just gonna go for the Aura Sphere on Steelix. Steelix has horrible special defense. Okay, I get Rock Blast off. Will it knock it out? Yay! Cinccino knocked something out! Will Aura Sphere knock out Steelix? Steelix goes down. Okay. So I've knocked my opponent down to their last Pokemon. What was that Magmar gonna even do? I mean, Follow Me would have been great. Oh well, so I get off a win. We're down in the lower rankings, so these matches are gonna be pretty much easier. What happened to my game? I don't know what happened. They changed the layout. Okay, we'll just jump into a second game today. Hey, it's Kangaskhan finally. Okay, so opponent today has a pretty standard team beside the Garchomp. The team is consisting of Thundurus, Kangaskhan, Aegislash, Garchomp, Sylveon, and Milotic. So Lucario will do decent here. It takes on Sylveon and Kangaskhan pretty well. It also can do a lot of damage to Garchomp. Thundurus is a bit of an issue here, so I may want to bring like Landorus, or I could just go with Cinccino. I'm also slightly worried about the Garchomp, just because I mean Lucario can do a good amount of damage, but it won't knock it out. And then to deal with Milotic, I probably want Cinccino because Milotic doesn't have the best defense. So maybe leading with Lucario, Cinccino would be a good lead again, having Rotom in the back. And, do I want Landorus? Kind of feel like I should have... I want Landorus. Okay, I'm gonna bring Landorus. So I'm gonna go with Cinccino, Lucario, Landorus, and Rotom. So they lead with Thundurus, Kangaskhan, so kind of obvious. So right here, I am going to go for... I kind of want to just get rid of Thundurus right off the bat. Kangaskhan may go for a Fake Out, or it may switch. If it goes for a Fake Out on Lucario, and then I get Flash Cannon off on Thundurus, it could do a good amount of damage, even though it's resistant. I could also just switch into Landorus here and Rock Blast the Thundurus. Or I could switch. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a... I'm just gonna protect Cinccino this turn and switch into Landorus. See what they do. I think I can take out Thundurus next turn if I just... just gang up on it with Rock Slide, Rock Blast. Kangaskhan is applying some pressure. Okay, Lucario is adding some pressure, so I'm kind of thinking they may switch. I don't know. Okay, switching Landorus, Intimidate goes off. Who do they fake out? They actually fake out Landorus. Okay. And then they try taunting my Cinccino, which Does nothing. Okay, so here I could go for the Rock Blast on Thunderous and Rock Slide just to take it out. I think that's what I may do. Rock Blast, Rock Slide. So I get the Rock Slide off. It misses land Thunderous. Oh well. And so the Thunderous did go for an attacking move. And it's taking a lot of damage. They do Power Up Punch on Cinccino. Okay. Thunderous actually flinches, which is good for me. I am going to go for Bullet Seed on Kangaskhan, and then a Rock Slide. The Rock Slide should knock out Thunder, so I hope Kangaskhan doesn't go for Power Up for Sucker Punch. It doesn't. Get Rock Slide off. Yeah, I don't think Bullet Seed's gonna flinch it. I mean, I don't think it's gonna knock it out, but it does flinch it, which is awesome. Okay, so Cinccino's now paralyzed, which isn't great for me, but I can deal with it. I'm gonna assume that Aegislash has Wide Guard, so I probably want to switch Landorus into like Rotom, and then go for the Bullet Seed and Kangaskhan, although they could go for an offensive attack. Or I could just protect, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to protect my Cinccino and switch into... I want to switch into Lucario. I'm going to switch into Lucario. I need to save Rotom Heat for later. Okay, so Kangaskhan could have gone for Return on Landorus, and I think Lucario should be able to survive that. Kangaskhan could also go for an attack on Cinccino. If he does, he's not going to get any damage off because I'm protecting. Aegislash, I'm assuming he's going for a Wide Guard. Okay, does it go for a Wide Guard? No, it doesn't go for a Wide Guard. It goes for an attack. Nah! And it's Life Orb. Okay. So... here, I'm going to switch Cinccino into Landorus to get an Intimidate off. And then I'm going to Feint the Kangaskhan. I don't know if that's enough damage to knock it out, though. Because if I go for Aura Sphere, they have the possibility of outspeeding me or going for a Sucker Punch, which isn't good for me. Feint doesn't even knock it out. And they get Sucker Punch off, but it does nothing. Awesome. Okay. So right here, I'm going to go for an Earthquake. And, I could go for Feint. So if they do Wide Guard, it would break the Wide Guard. I could lose Lucario. The problem with that is I don't remember if you can get Wide Guard off after using King Shield or if you can't get King Shield off after using Wide Guard. Because one of them... yeah. Will it screw me over? I seriously don't know. I'm gonna go for the Fink on Kangaskhan, assuming they're gonna go for a Wide Guard. They don't. Okay, Aegislash doesn't faint. Not a smart play. And Landorus barely holds on. Okay, so I'm gonna send out Rotom Heat. And they sent out my Logic, so I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. Thunder Wave my Logic, because next turn, if I can get an attack off, well, yeah, next turn. Oh, they're paralyzed. Okay, so what I was trying to say is next turn, if Lanner's fainted, I could send out Cinccino. Logic and Cinccino will both be paralyzed. Therefore, Cinccino would be faster, so I could get Bullet Seed off of my Logic and possibly knock it out. Looks like pretty much game here. So I'm gonna go for an Earthquake and Thunderbolt my Logic. Okay, Earthquake comes off. Aegislash faints. I guess the Aegislash wasn't running Wide Guard, which doesn't make sense because I don't know what else they would use. But anyways, we get 2 wins off today. Cool. Looks like we can actually download our games now. Anyways, cool. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to day 4 of Making It Work Cinccino. We're gonna finish up this week of Cinccino, move to VGC 2016 rules, and I'm excited to start Making It Work VGC 2016. And yeah, can't wait to use those legendaries. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5 of Making It Work Cinccino.